Hello there, welcome to Emerald House of Cars, and today we're going to have a look around this 2015 Citroen Grand Picaaso. It's a 1.6 litre diesel engine and truly a work of art. Let's have a look around. First thing to note are these very original front headlights and fog lights. As you can see, they've been split almost into this sort of chrome trim track that follows along the main grill to there, and they've also chucked a little extra one in there. It's very unusual, but it does the job wonderfully. The front of the car as well is emblazoned with this sort of gloss black honeycomb front grille. It's a little cheeky smile with a chrome trim, and it's also got the front and rear parking sensors as well. The car comes in white and is frankly enormous. It's a huge 7-seat vehicle in great condition. As you can see, all the panels, all the bodywork are in great nick. They're positively glowing, they're radiant, and the car itself is very hard to ignore. There's just so much to look around, so I'll tell you what, we'll stop talking and we'll start looking at everything. The first thing to note at is the alloys. Now this car has just a hair over 51,000 miles on the clock, and as you can see by these alloys, it's in great nick, and the owners have been very sensible. If a car's been ragged around, mistreated or anything of the sort, the alloys always tell the tale, and these ones are in fresh condition. They're a work of art. Mwah. Now we have a look up and down the side of the vehicle. As you can see, nothing but beautiful straight lines and clean panels. We've got our electric wing mirrors right there with a lovely gloss black trim and safety indicators as well. Now speaking of a gloss black trim, we have this beautiful gloss black trim all the way along these windows here. There is so much space and so much style here. Tinted windows in the rear and the very rear, and we have this beautiful sort of dark silver extra trim all the way over the top. It goes over onto the top of the roof there as well, sort of like having an extra eyebrow to the car. It's absolutely gorgeous, and between you and me, I think it makes the car go faster. Coming on down here to our second alloy, and aside from a mild cosmetic blemish right there, you can see that the alloys are in phenomenal condition, and again, just means that the past owner of this vehicle has been very sensible with it. Coming around to the back, you see we've got tinted glass in the rear. We've got those rear parking sensors that I mentioned earlier. We've got a reversing camera as well. I think you can see that just there. So it's a big vehicle, but you're going to have no problem absolutely navigating it through tight spaces and tight corners. You can see we've got these lovely Grand Picasso Taillights as well, and they match the condition of our front headlights because they're in cracking condition, as in there are no cracks, scuffs, scrapes, marks, anything of the sort. Just a beautiful condition of the car, and that goes for the fog lights as well. Absolutely stunning. Tell you what we'll do, because we're around the back here, we'll open the boot here with a little tap there. As you can see, the door opens automatically. Absolutely lovely, and you can get a good look at the amount of space you get in this boot. Now this is having put the two seats down, so it's a 5-seater at the moment, but as you can see, tons of space in this boot, enough to put practically anything that you'd want at all. But I'm going to show you, this is one of the key features of a Citroen Grand Picaaso. It looks great on the outside, it operates perfectly, but it's also very user friendly. We're just going to pull that right there, get that out the way, and then we are just going to pull this little latch here, and the seat comes up, not a problem. It's just that easy right there. Now let's say you want to put the seat down. To get rid of it, you pull the red latch, and just like that, it's down. You put that across, and there you go there. Just that easy, done it in one pull. There's no tricky levers, there's no hidden buttons, there's no nothing, just easy levers to pull. And I'm not even doing it with a lot of power either. This could be done by children. Very, very simple. And it's one of the key features of the Citroen C4 Picaaso. Very user friendly, loads of room, and you can see there the 7 seats in full. Let's close it up with our boot button right there. Can you see it there? Can you? There we go. Let's close that up. Little beep as well for the safety. It's a great vehicle to have around small children because it's very safety conscious. We come around here, and again, having a look at the panels, you can see no scrape scuffs, dents marks, anything of the sort, just beautiful straight lines all the way up and down. It's a thing of beauty, this car is. It's a beautiful canvas, hence we called it the Picasso. Again, we got this beautiful dark grey leading it all the way around. Absolutely lovely. It's taken us back to the front where we can see that this car is an exclusive. You can see it right there. Got our other mirror here in great condition with the safety indicators, and you get a good look at just how much glass you have on this car. I mean, they've also put this little extra pane right there. It's a huge vehicle, but you have great visibility on all fronts. There is no angle you cannot see out of this vehicle. Do not be intimidated by its size. Got your chrome door handle there as well, and your chrome door handle in the rear too. But I tell you what, we'll stop talking about the outside of this bus. We'll start getting inside and having a look. Now you can see 7 seaters are up. You got ample leg room. You can even pull these seats forward. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to pull this and you see what happens. That just comes up nice and easy. There is no problems there whatsoever. And now you got all this extra room to play with as well. Now let's put that back down. Again, very easy. Loads of leg room for people sitting down. And you also get a little compartment there as well. There are so many little hidden nooks and crannies in this vehicle. It's all about the space and it utilizes it beautifully. As you can see, comfortably we'll seat 5 people in the back with so much ample leg room. I mean, if you've got children, you may as well use this leg room for extra storage because they are not going to need all of it whatsoever. And let's say you got a long car ride and you don't want to stop off for snacks, you don't want to stop off for things, you can pull down the tray and the kids can help themselves to a sandwich and a juice box right there. Very easy peasy to use. I absolutely love it. It is stunning. This, my friends, is how you comfortably transport 7 people in style. Now chuck in, you got this lovely sort of deep chrome door handle, got your electric windows, you got your chrome door handle, you got your speaker system. You've also got this little net here as well. Now it hooks. Very easy. It's definitely easier to do it with 2 hands, but there you go. So if the sun's beaming down like it is today, no problem. We just pull that up and hook it in like there. Absolutely lovely. Now the main thing that I love about this Citroen is, sure, it's a large vehicle, there's a lot of seats, there's a lot to play with, but this Citroen has really gone above and beyond. It is a masterpiece, it is a work of art, it is a Grand Picasso. You got your window controls here. Oh, sorry, your mirror controls, I must say. Always look out for the PlayStation 2 little controller there. You got your electric window controls. Again, chrome door handle and speaker system. And your Citroen step up. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll step up into the vehicle and we'll have a look at everything we have. Now have a look at the condition of the inside. It is immaculate, just like the outside. Not a brush stroke, out of place, everything exactly where it is. I think for a large vehicle, it's actually really stylish. I really like all the effort they've put in to make this look good. I mean, just have a look around at everything. Tell you what I'll do. I will get the key. So here we go, got the key. We'll put it in. It's a stop-start button. Put down on the clutch and we'll start you up. There we go. Now we have 2 sets of screens in the middle. We've got your touch screen down here, and we've also got your big screen up here as well. These are your instruments right there. Now it says our fuel level's too low. Admittedly, yeah, I do got to put some fuel in. As you can see there, it's got just a hair over 51,000 miles on the clock, and it's showing us that our air conditioning is on, the temperature inside the car, and the time as well. Very easy to read, very easy to view. This phone is not doing it justice. It's so bright and easy to see. Let's say I'm sat here at the car, I can see it very easily. It's illuminated, lights up, and it works an absolute dream. Let's oh, okay. Start this car up. Oh, tell you what, guys. I'll actually push the clutch down instead of pretending. There you go. So the car is on. It's opened up now. You can see here it's got dual climate control. It's got your air conditioning, and there's no need for faffy buttons anywhere. It's all here on your touch screen. So let's say I want to knock the air conditioning down for my other half. There you go. But it's got all these other things here as well. It's got your air conditioning. Sorry, it's got your satellite navigation. I'm getting a blast of air conditioning in my face, that's why. It's got your air conditioning right there. It's got your telephone connectivity with a lovely keypad as well. You can connect to the internet right here with your Citroen Multicity Connect. I love that feature. You've also got your other settings here, your audio settings. You can turn off the screen, you can switch to different color schemes, which is a lovely little feature. Now I'm in epileptic. Let's say I want to go to cubic, it'll switch to that. Say I want to switch to graphic, it'll go to that. I like a bit of epileptic myself. I'm a big fan of the blue. You got your front and rear windscreen demister there and there. It's got parking sensors, your park assist, and your blind spot monitoring as well. Just want to have a look at that. There is so much to play with in this car. It's all available here on your touch screen. Oh my goodness, it's incredible. It really is. You got your stop start eco button, your speed settings, your vehicle settings, your under inflation initialization. You could play with this all day and still find new things that it does. Now here's your radio. I'm on smooth. There is so much you can play with. I can play around with the sources. You got your DAB radio here as well. You can control your volume with it there as well. Turn it on and off. It's just phenomenal. Now let's turn that off. Save what little petrol we have. Diesel, I should say, in the vehicle. Now the steering wheel controls there as well. So you can operate... Oh, just let go of that clutch. So you can operate your screen without having to sort of lose focus. You know, you can keep your hand on the wheel and operate it there. Just right there is your Bluetooth telephone connectivity. So let's say you want to give your nana a call on the way there with all the kids, with all the fam in the car. You don't have to let go of the wheel. No 6 points on your license there. Got your cruise control, your speed limiter, and your parking assist there as well. It's got an automatic parking brake, as you can see here, with your traction control. And as you can see, there are no faffy little places to put USB outputs and everything. It's all inside this little place here. As you can see from reading those instructions right there, you got space for your USBs, and they're all just nuzzled away in there. It's a little dark, but they are in there. 6-speed gearbox, surrounded by this lovely little bit of chrome, and you've also got a little compartment here to put whatever you desire. Connected to the seat itself, you can see you can pretty much set the settings for your seat. Do you want it to lean back? Do you want it to give more support to your lower back? For a long drive in a family vehicle, it just adds that little bit of extra quality. They're going through the effort to make this a comfortable sitting car for you. They know this is for the long haul. They know this is for a long drive, and they've put this in to help you out. I rarely see this, and I am so happy to see it here because it's a massive car. The seats are very comfortable, but it's nice to know on some of those days where I'm out grafting, I can come in and the chair can adjust to what I like. Coming over here, you've got, your standard rear view mirror, but coming up, you've also got another mirror which just helps you take a look at those seats in the back. Let's see, can we see that there? Yeah, you see it's a much clearer view of the rear seats as well. So, this helps you look at the road, and this helps you look at the kids, which, if anything, is much easier because it means you're not sort of looking in this one and going back and forth. Come on, it's very lovely. I wish more cars did this. It's a great feature to have in this Grand Picasso. Chuck in there, we've got our electric lights here as well in our Elliptus blue, and my favorite button, this style. Now I've already opened it up because I'm going to show you what it does. It's my favorite feature, the panoramic roof. Now when you're driving around a small bus like this thing is a lifesaver because there is nothing more calm and relaxing than driving in the rain under a panoramic roof. It's absolutely stunning. It lets loads of light into the vehicle when you drive in. It's so calming, it's so peaceful, and it's so easy to operate. Now the dial as well, you can open it up. It doesn't just open all the way here. You can open it halfway, quarter of the way, fifth of the way. You've got full control over it as well. My absolute favorite feature, and to me, you should get the Grand Picasso just for that. Now I'll tell you what I'll do before we call it a day. We'll come around here to the navigator side. We will pull this latch and we'll take a look at our engine. Now it's a 1.6 litre diesel engine. There you go. Now each and every one of our vehicles has undergone a 128 point Emerald inspection, and this one is no different. It's not only undergone all of our inspections and checks, but it's passed every single one of them, all 128. So the car is running as great as it ever did. It's in great condition, top to bottom. It's had sensible past owners. It's in great nick. The chairs don't have a stitch nor seam out of place. It's loaded with features. It's loaded with space. There's loads of space-saving features in the car. Just look at the size of it. It is a Grand Picasso, and it is an absolute work of art. It is beautiful. I adore this car. It's absolutely perfect for anyone's needs. I'm practically speechless. If it was up to me, I'd take this one and drive it home myself. Now, if you'd like to know anything more about this or any other vehicle we have in stock here at Emerald House of Cars, please don't hesitate to get in contact with us. We'll happily send you photos, videos, anything of the sort, just like this one, to help you feel more safe, secure and informed when starting your car buying journey with us. Thank you very much for watching this video. As always, stay safe, and thank you for choosing Emerald.